What's happening? I'm Ironman from the music group The Lottery, Showtime Records. We have something very special for you today. One of my first music reviews since I am into music. Showtime Records, that's what we do here. I want to review something very special and near and dear to my heart. Has something to do with the LA Lakers, because I am a lifelong Laker, even though I do represent that red nation whenever they ain't playing the purple and gold, just so that you know. But what I'm going to do is set the record straight about one Lonzo Ball. Yes, Lonzo Ball and Kyle Kuzma. Apparently, if you guys haven't been paying attention, if you're not lifelong Lakers like I am, you might not know that these guys are very friendly. They're pretty good friends. And as some friends do sometimes, we tend to rib on each other, go at each other, play the dozens. I'm not really into that because it doesn't seem to serve a purpose. And all the jokes that are made, there's always some truth. There's a little, even if it's just a shred, there's a shred of truth in all jokes that are made. And sometimes they hit close to home and people start feeling a certain type of way. They start feeling a certain type of way. There's no evidence that has happened in this case. Did not affect their play on the floor. Did not affect their outside endorsements and the interviews that they did. They always seem to be very cordial. They're always doing things together even when they didn't have to. So it seems like they were pretty good. Unfortunately, maybe they're saying that they were always roasting each other on Instagram and Twitter and whatnot. So it was just, the young guys, they're millionaires on the Los Angeles Lakers. My squad, they on the come up. They enjoying life, living life to the fullest, which you should all be doing. Remember that. But these guys just living their life, and so they're going at each other. And unfortunately, at this time, Lonzo Ball decided to drop. He's an aspiring rapper. Okay, and he decided to drop a diss track against Kyle Kuzma, appropriately titled Kylie Kuzma. I guess going at his feminine ways or whatnot. Now listen to the track. Now I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I listened to it. Before I tell you exactly what happened with that, if you're enjoying these videos that I do and this new content that I'm trying to bring to y'all that's music influence, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you're alerted every time there's a brand new video. I truly appreciate it. It really does help me out. Now, after you do that, now realize this isn't his first foray into music. He did have an album, a mixtape or whatnot. It was called Born to Ball, if I'm not mistaken. I listened to most of it. There was a couple of joints that go on there. I wasn't mad. I was like, I listened to it after he went at Nas. Escobar season has returned. He went at Nas Escobar. Nas, yes, one of the greatest ever to touch a microphone. He went at Nas. He was like, he didn't really go at him. He was just saying, I don't really know who this guy is. I've heard of him. I listen to him occasionally, but ain't nobody really rocking with him right now like that anymore. He's like, man, I'm into the dopest ones in the game is like Migos and somebody else and Future and people who are like really into Nas and historically great rap music. They were just people turning over in their graves and they're like, oh man, you need to be focused on basketball and that's why your shot's so messed up and that's why your team suck and your dad sucks and people just, that they just go out with spewing the hate. That's what they do. That's what they do. Everybody's going, they just hating. I mean, they're hating to the fullest. But it's not about that. It's not about that with me. I love Nas. You know, I love Lonzo. I love everything that has to do with the Lakers. So I'm gonna look at it with an open mind. Okay, you know, a lot of young people, they don't really know who Nas is. They don't know about great rappers from the past who are past their heyday or whatnot. So they can't really pay homage because they don't know anything about those guys. You know, so I can't really be mad at him. I did listen to his, like I said, his mixtape and Born to Ball. It had a couple of joints on there that went. Now his rapping skills. Now there's a difference between jamming songs and having great lyrics and rhymes. Now he had some jamming songs. The beats were kind of banging, and the choruses were okay. They were kind of catchy. It was slightly above average. It was slightly above average. I'd say maybe a 6. So I'm not mad. A couple of them joints went though. I mean, MB1's the song about LaMelo Ball shoes. MB1 song, y'all ain't ready. That song goes in hard in the paint. It goes hard in the paint. I love that song. It's been my theme song for a minute, bro. I'm loving that song. But then after I got about track 6, 7, all the songs sound exactly the same. Like they had the same beats, the same chorus. He had the same flow. So it's not something that I can really jam again. Like I said, it was slightly above average because it did have a couple of standout joints on there. So check that out if you got a few minutes. But he came out with this diss track. And I was thinking that this guy was, growing. He was maturing. He was going to get better. It was the same old thing, and this song was boring. How can I say that it's boring? Listen, I grew up on Nas, the ultimate diss track ever. Okay, you want to feud or go into a battle. Ether, the song by Nas, top, hands down, man down. Best diss track ever. Ever, forever. It will always go down as the best diss track ever. I mean, he won that battle with none other than Jay-Z. So, yeah, I mean, Jay-Z had a couple songs, but I just failed in comparison. I can't do it. I still jam Ether to this day. I mean, it's lethal. Man, make your soul burn slow. It is lethal. I mean, to this day. But I'm gonna move on. He said some stuff, said something about, I guess Kyle Kuzma didn't really know who his dad was. I mean, there's a lot of people in the hood that don't know who their dad was. And there's a lot of people, not even in the hood, just everywhere, that don't know who their dads are. I mean, because they have opportunity to leave while the woman is obviously stuck with the baby. So I mean, I don't think that would, really piss him off, or, I mean, it could, be a little sore spot or whatnot. But, I mean, he was going at him for his dad, talking about his brand, and, talking about his trash. And, I mean, that's a little bit much. I mean, because, the Ball family, they're really tight on that. And, my dad made me something that made me a millionaire, created a lane for me to go into, and then you just want to shoot it down over and over and over again and clown my dad. That's my pops. Hey, I can understand eventually, sometimes it hits close to home and, people want to say stuff. Now, I don't think anybody's going to go to blows or it's going to affect their, actual friendship, that they have, no matter how strong or how weak it may be. But a lot of people in the media, they've got to create this narrative because there's a chance that the King LeBron James may go to the Los Angeles Lakers, July 1st when opportunity hits, and we can't afford to screw this up. I don't understand how you can't afford to screw this up. How can you not afford to screw this up? He's been to the finals 4 times on a team that he was on. The Cleveland Cavaliers had LeBron James. And he only won 1 time in the finals. 1 time. 4 times straight. 4 times straight against the same team. He only won one time. So why are we jumping up and down trying to pull all these strings talking about, hey, this makes us look bad, makes us look childish. I don't think the king's gonna wanna come over here. He needs to be coming over here. Like, if he's smart, if he's as good as people say he is, he needs to go somewhere where they have younger, more athletic, more explosive, more productive people already on the team, unless he wants to continue losing with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He doesn't be worried about diss tracks and whatnot. Ain't nobody worried about him doing Sprite commercials. Ain't nobody worried about that. Samsung commercials and all that whatnot. Nobody's worried about that at all. Talking about gonna look childish. This guy is the king of childish. Don't stop trying to fit out and fit in. All these subliminal messages on that. How is that being an adult? Being a mature adult? Are you serious? What are y'all talking? Come on, Rob Pelinka. Come on, Magic Johnson. Come on, ESPN, FS1. Keep it real. Keep it 100, 100, 100, 100. It's just a stupid narrative. Anything because the season's over. Y'all are trying to keep feeds me the fuel that I need for the fire to burn. Y'all trying to keep the fire burning. And I can understand that. I dig that about you. That's good business. I'm not mad at that at all. But I got to keep it 100 over here for all my few supporters that I have. And I appreciate every single one of y'all. I truly do. But what are we talking about? We're talking about LeBron James? LeBron James going and having a party with the cookies, with the Warriors jerseys on them, like, you know, for Halloween, like they were coffins or whatnot. What are we doing? Them wearing that? He's petty. He is the most childish I've ever seen. With the Ultimate Warrior shirt after they won, they came back and beat. Come on, man, come on. He's got this feud going on with Draymond Green. So you're worried about, oh no, if he's feud, Stop it. If he wants to win, he'll come over to the Lakers. They're perfectly made for him. They're ready made for him. They ain't got to get rid of nobody. They ain't got to do anything. They ain't got to make no trades. Just go ahead and sign him outright. Sign Paul George. If they both take like $5 million less than the max, which you can easily, and I mean easily, make up in the Los Angeles market. Easily. Okay, wink, wink. Easily make that money up. That way they can still sign boy Julius Randle to a nice $15 million contract and we good to go. Okay, so don't fall for the narrative. This mixtape, which was, this song, which wasn't that good. I mean, the bars is not hot. I'm keeping it 100, man. Love the Lakers, love you, Lonzo Ball, no problem at all. I ain't got no beef with you at all. But I can call it like I see it, okay? It's just an average song or whatever. It's not gonna make anybody choke anybody out or anything like that. And there you have it. There you have it. Go and check out the diss track. Go and check out Born to Ball mixtape. See if you think it's above average, just slightly above average, like I called it out. Leave your comments down below. I read all of them, and I can reply to them as many as I can. That's just how I see it. Those have been my views today. One of my very first, if not my very first music review. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, make sure share this with all your friends, your families, your homies, your neighbors, your BFFs forever, your boss, your co-workers, your fans, and your followers. I'm Ironman from the music group The Lottery, Showtime Records, and it's just how I see it. Be blessed and Godspeed. Feel free to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Really and truly appreciate it. Leave all your interesting comments right down below, especially the ones where you disagree with everything that I just said. And then subscribe so you don't miss any of the newest and latest views.